the birth of light. Looking at the candle, and we have plenty of them, as a symbol of the light. And I would like to suggest that the wick running through the center of the candle represents the Spirit within each and every one of us. It is the wick that provides the light. There is no candle without a wick. It is always there, and the lighting of the wick represents our choice to awaken. Each and every one of us has within us that wick, that divinity, that divine light, that spirit. It is eternal. It is the truth of who we are. And so I invite us this evening to light that wick by awakening to the idea that it is even present within us, that we have this light. Many of us have forgotten, as Vince has spoke of so beautifully, forgotten that there is a light that contains all of our gifts, our beautiful gifts, that the world is waiting for us to share with it. So, this evening we will physically light some wicks in our candle lighting ceremony, but I want you to think for a moment about what the lighting of the wick might mean to you. What it might mean to you. What might your awakening to the Christ light mean to you? Could it mean making a conscious, deliberate choice to spread the light wherever you go? Because you can't help but do that when you awaken to that indwelling light within. You can't help but spreading it. You affect, your energy affects the energy of all, because there is only one here. There is only one presence, one unity, a oneness that we celebrate. We just appear to be separate, but we're not. We are not. So when you enter into this consciousness of living and breathing from light, you bring a new energy to every situation. And so what if you made a deliberate choice to be one of these people who absolutely shares their individual light? It would change everything, wouldn't it? I believe so. And what if you did it right now? Not after you read some more books, not after you hear the inspirational speaker and you feel much better because now you're getting on that road of enlightenment. That's not when we want to do it. It's right here, right now. Let's make a conscious decision on this Christmas Eve, the celebration of light, to open up to that beauty. And I guarantee you, it is a beauty that is within each and every one of us. You are a light in the world. Believe it. Let your light shine. Let it so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father in heaven. And that's from Matthew chapter 5, verse 14. And commenting on that biblical quote, Ernest Holmes writes in his book, Science of Mind, "We are the candle of the Lord. How important, then, that this light be kept trimmed and burning with the oil of pure spirit through the wick of peace and joy. In this way do we glorify that indwelling God," he writes, "who is the heavenly Father and the cosmic Mother to all." So when we make that decision, and it's a conscious decision, we're not in the unconscious now. We are consciously awake because we are in this room and we are hearing this, that we each have that light. And that's the truth. So we make this conscious decision to be the light, to let it be within us. We don't have to do anything. We let it be. We relax into the truth of who we are, and our actions will follow suit. And I love the story that I read on Sunday, so I'm going to read it again, because I loved it that much. And it's the story of when Benjamin Franklin, he wanted to introduce street lighting to the people of Philadelphia, colonial Philadelphia. He did not lobby politicians. He did not publish editorials. He did not argue with those who disagreed with him. Instead, he simply hung a lantern on a long bracket in front of his own house. Every evening at dusk, he would go out and light the wick. He faithfully did this. And in the dark night, people from all over would see this light down the end of the street, and they would gather under it because of the glow. It feels good to be in the light. It feels good. Soon Franklin's neighbors liked this idea, so they started hanging a lantern on a bracket outside of their homes. And it wasn't long before the entire city was illuminated each night with street lamps. Benjamin Franklin simply became the light. He didn't attempt to influence anyone or anything. He just faithfully lit the wick of the light every night. And so, my friends, as we birth the light of Christ within us tonight, as we light that wick of the divine, we light the wick of the divine. Talked about the wick on Sunday. I like it so much. I just really love this whole concept of the wick. We are candles of light, and that wick is our essence. And so what I am truly inviting us to do is to ignite, to light that wick by our awareness, and just be the difference in the world. Be the person that you were meant to be. Only you can shine your light. Only you can decide to be a light in the world. Only you can do that. No one else can do it for you. And so think about if we each decided to truly align ourselves in the peace of our light, in the beauty of our light, what a glorious healing influence we would have on the whole planet. God bless.